If you're preparing to sell your business, one question shapes almost every buyer conversation. Can this company keep performing if you step away? The stronger your leadership depth, the easier it is for a buyer to see continuity, lower risk, and real value beyond the owner. I'm Dale Brunelle with First Choice Business Brokers of the Triangle, and I work with owners who want to build a company that's ready to sell at the highest possible purchase price. Buyers don't just look at revenue. They look at whether the business is transferable, whether leadership is strong, and whether operations can continue without disruption. When management depth is clear, buyers feel more confident that what they're acquiring will hold together after the transition. When too many decisions run through one person, a buyer sees concentration risk. The company may look successful, but it also looks fragile. If the owner holds the key customer relationships, approves every exception, and solves every operational problem, continuity starts to feel uncertain. That uncertainty affects more than comfort. It can change how a buyer thinks about transition cost, performance risk, and the price they're willing to pay. In other words, a business that depends too heavily on the owner can be harder to transfer and harder to value at the level the seller wants. A deeper leadership bench changes that story. It shows the business has capable people making decisions, leading teams, and keeping priorities moving forward. Delegation is a big signal here. When sales, operations, finance, or service leadership are clearly owned by the right people, the company looks more stable. That stability makes scaling up operations feel more believable and attainable because growth no longer depends on the owner personally carrying every function. For a buyer, that often means a smoother transition and a business that feels ready to perform on day one after closing. Buyers look for proof, not just claims. One strong proof point is shared customer relationships that extend beyond the owner. Another is clear documentation. When procedures, reporting lines, and handoffs are written down, knowledge stays with the business. That matters because mature companies don't rely on memory alone. They build repeatability into how work gets done. Taken together, shared relationships, documented processes, and retained knowledge tell a buyer this company can keep operating with confidence through a transition. During due diligence, buyers test whether the leadership team is real, visible, and accountable. They want to see who owns what and how decisions get made. They also look at reporting structure, management cadence, and whether performance can be tracked beyond the owner's personal oversight. At the core, they're asking a simple question. After transition, can this business keep delivering results with confidence and control? When leadership depth is strong, your business becomes more transferable, more resilient, and more attractive to serious buyers. That can support a stronger outcome when it's time to sell. If you're thinking about your exit, First Choice Business Brokers of the Triangle can help you assess sale readiness and build value before you go to market. Contact us today.